Hey, hey. So Darren has been working on the pool for like 3 weeks now and still not fixed yet. You can see London is there. She wants to hang out with Darren today, so she is outside eating McDonald's and playing and hanging out with her dad. So today we take Kayson to a cardiologist who is highly recommended by our pediatrician, and they are actually located in Alpharetta, which is where my brother went to school. He went to high school in Alpharetta, so I'm familiar with sort of that area, and it's a very nice area. So we're gonna head out there, maybe have some lunch. Our goal today is to take Kayson to the cardiologist at 1 and make it back to Kyra's graduation by 7, including getting from Alpharetta to McDonough in Atlanta's rush hour traffic. So we will see how that works, and we need to leave out of here today by 11, so we see how that works too.
Alright, so we were late to the cardiology appointment, but we made it here and we are hanging out in here now. Kayson already did a EKG, is what it's called. I believe it's what it's called. London's going to probably crash anytime now because we're going to be here for about 2 to 3 hours, and she has not taken a nap. And then we still have to go to Kyra's graduation tonight. Sorry, Jermaine, that we missed your graduation, brother, but you know, what are you gonna do? But we're gonna try to make it to Kyra's. Our clothes are sitting in the car so that we don't have to go home. We could go straight there. So if anybody got any young kids and wonder what it's like to have a 2-year-old, that is what it's like to have a 2-year-old. This block right here doesn't belong to her. That belongs to the doctor's office, what she has in her hand. And she decided it was a good idea to put it in her mouth. Terrible idea. So hopefully this is going to be a good... We actually don't know what we're doing now. We're just kind of sitting in an empty room. How you feeling?
Hi. So we were supposed to go to Kyra's graduation barbecue, and we did not make it. I had got dressed, I did my makeup, did my hair. Kayson was dressed, he had on his cute little yellow shirt, his Converses, everything. And London took a nap. I had all the stuff in the car ready to go. Tried to get London dressed, and she put on her dress, but then cried and cried and cried, saying that she didn't like the dress. It was a very pretty dress, but she said she didn't like it. She wanted to wear her Elsa dress. And I mean, if the dress was shorter, maybe, but since the dress has a train, no, she was not allowed to wear it to a barbecue in the grass. So I told her she couldn't wear the dress, and she had a complete meltdown. She ripped the barrettes out of her hair. She took off her dress. She had a full-blown conversation with herself. Was like, London, why don't you want to wear your butterfly dress? No, I don't like it. Okay, take it off. Like a full conversation with herself about this dress. Took off the dress, gave me the dress, told me she didn't want to wear it, and she wanted to stay home. So right now she's in her room for the rest of the evening. I think it's like 7 o'clock at night. She is going to be in her room because I am so tired of her tantrums and her acting like she has no freaking sense. So yeah, it was just a mess. I took off my clothes and put on my pajamas, and I took off Kayson's shorts and his sneakers, and I was just so through with the whole situation. So I really feel bad that I didn't make Kyra's barbecue or her graduation due to us going to the cardiologist and being stuck in Alpharetta for hours, taking 3 hours plus to get home. We didn't make her graduation. And then today with London being like a mad woman and Kayson crying and me just not being able to take Kayson and London out yet on my own because he doesn't do very well in the car. It was just very overwhelming. So I just decided to stay home, and I'm just hoping that things will get better because it's really difficult to be cooped in a house and not be able to go out because one doesn't do well in the car seat and then one has temper tantrums. So it's difficult to deal with both of them. But to be cooped in a house all day long for 5 days a week because Darren is working is extremely difficult. So I'm really hoping that we can figure something out to where it becomes a little bit easier for me. And just where he does better in the car and doesn't scream and cry. And London does better with her tantrums because she is going to drive me up the wall. I can't deal with the defiant stage. So I'm just hoping that it gets better and gets better really soon. And that's really it. So today I will be just finishing up 4 papers. I do every week 4 papers. So I have 4 due. I'm just going to work on those.
Alright, so today, what's that, May 30th?
No, you're not doing dates no more.
Oh, I'm not doing dates anymore. I'm sorry.
Today starts the first day of your leave. Today starts the first day of our workout.
Alright, so today starts potentially the first day of my leave from work so that we could get stuff situated with Kayson. We can schedule doctor's appointments without having to worry about my work schedule and stuff like that, so we could get this whole apnea thing under control. We are going to start getting back into shape now because
I was never in shape.
okay, she was never in shape, but I think this is the 6-week mark for you, or end of the 6th week.
What the heck?
So she could start getting.
You gonna show them the freaking cat house?
Oh, well, there it goes right there. They might remember that from one of our older videos when we first used to take our walks. But yeah, the whole family's here.
So it's time to get it right and tight.
Kayson's hanging out in there. He got his little slide to the left on, but
Lean.
he's all right. I can see him. You know,
So it's hot.
a little hot.
I don't know the temperature, but it got to be about 85.
Yeah.
And we were supposed to walk this morning at 10, you said?
10 a.m.
But I knew that wasn't going to work. So right now we're walking at 1. We are super late and it's hot.
But
That's why we need to walk at 10.
on a positive, for the first time ever, both kids were asleep by 8:30. London was knocked out in bed by 8 o'clock.
But she woke up.
She did wake up at 11 o'clock or midnight for about an hour, but she went back to sleep. And then she woke up at 9 o'clock in the morning. I was afraid that if she started going to sleep early, she was going to wake up at 7 a.m. But it's not the case. Our kid likes to sleep, so that works out good. So,
Did you show them Marshall?
oh yeah, we gotta see. Who are you?
I'm 2.
Nah, how old are you? See, she got her little Marshall Paw Patrol headphones, so she's going around saying that she's Marshall. And that works. She's not connected to any sound, so she's gonna be one of those kids that just wear headphones and walk around. Stylish, I guess. So, oh, update on the pool pump. It pretty much beat me. I couldn't get the last 4 bolts out, so we had to bite the bullet and order a new pool motor. And that, pool pump motor, and that should be here in the next couple days.
So we could go swimming. That's a good exercise.
And no, after I get that pool clean, we ain't going swimming at all. That pool's just gonna stay clean. I can't have y'all bodily contaminants hanging out in our pool.
And Linda has to do her swim lessons every morning.
How is that gonna work out now that her swim instructor is out of commission?
I told you, you're her swim instructor.
Add that to my list of things that I can do.
So what are your plans for this whole month?
Alright, so ideally if I'm off of work for the month, then outside of doctor's appointments and all that wonderful stuff, I am going to buy a miter saw. I'm going to build a table. I am going to build the entertainment center for our movie theater room. I am going to build a bar. I'm just going to build a lot of stuff.
Yeesh.
I'm going to DIY this. So it's going to be, what month is it?
So once you post this, that means you have to do it.
I got to commit. People, I have to commit. And I got a selfie stick. So hopefully my posts are going to be a lot better. Got better angles. Never thought I was going to have a selfie stick in my life. Never thought I was going to be that guy. What are you going to do though? What are you going to do? But it's a beautiful day out in Georgia. It got to be at least 90 degrees. Maybe 85.
I don't think it's 90 yet.
It's humid though. It's a little thick. It's a little thick out here. My lawn is mowed. My lawn is mowed. Our flowers are dying. Update on our garden.
Very poor. Our flowers look terrible.
Tree leaves had fell into our mulch, and our mulch is not as black and beautiful as it once was. And oh, potentially the good old couple from a Rich and Jazzy life may be stopping by this afternoon.
So tune in.
Yeah, so you never know that.
Make sure you tune into their show too.
Yeah, a Rich and Jazzy life. You can find them on YouTube. You're gonna find a link also in the description of this post. Good couple.
Are you gonna do that thing when you say click here?
Oh yeah, I'll even have a floating button for them to click. I'm going all out. So, little baby Rain is gonna join us. We're just gonna be one happy, large family. Hanging out with other people with kids. And now we need to find a couple with 2 kids. So, how are we gonna do that?
I don't know anybody with 2 kids.
So if you...
Oh, Latisse has 2 kids.
So if you are a couple with 2 kids, preferably an infant and a toddler, please reach out to me and we could set up a play date.
Oh, you got a bug on you!
Is it gone?
Yeah.
I knew it felt something on me.
Yucky.
See? Live action.
Disgusting. So since Darren and I started working out and everything today, well, we're gonna start working out today. We just walked this morning. But I went to the store to get some meat, and I was only supposed to get meat. I ended up getting soda and bathing suits for London. Oh, don't ever go to Walmart. So I ended up spending about $200. It was $192 on meat and bathing suits for London. I was just supposed to be in and out, and that's not good. That's why I hate going to Walmart. Now I'm gonna get gas and then head home and make some dinner. That's why my hair looks crazy, because I was freaking running around all day. So talk to you later. Alright, now I have to get gas, so I'm utilizing Darren's little thing that he got to hold the phone. And it's weird, so I'm in the car by myself, but I like this little gadget. Let me go ahead and get gas because we're on E. Be right back. So, one issue with being on maternity leave is the fact that I can go on maternity leave for literally up to a year, and they'll hold my job. But the only issue is that once you use your sick days, you do not get paid for maternity leave. And I think I only had like 12 days, literally 12 days, because London and Kayson are 2 years apart. So I used my days with London. So with Kayson, I think I only had like 12 days. So of course my 12 days are up. Well, they were up a long time ago. So that means that I'm going to not have a whole month of a check, which is going to be really tough because we do not make a lot of money. I am a teacher. Well, I was a teacher and I moved on to coaching. Darren is doing, like, he works like with some technical stuff. So he doesn't get paid much money either. He has a great company. It's just that he doesn't get paid a lot. So it's just going to be really tough because we're going to do a lot of traveling this summer, and my best friend is getting married. So with all the traveling and the paying for hotels and different things like that, that kind of stresses me out. I'm always stressed out when it comes to finances and things like that because I'm a very big planner. So knowing that I won't get paid for a whole month is really tough, and we're just trying to make it through. But I mean, like I just said, I spent $192 on meat. So my shopping habits definitely come from my mother. She always gets bulk of everything, like toilet tissue, ketchup, everything. So that's just the way that I shop, and it's not always the best thing, especially when you're broke. So yeah, I gotta do better. I don't know. But we just got gas heading home. I'm going to cook some dinner. I think it's going to be ribeye, baked potatoes, and broccoli. See ya.
All right, so it rained a little. We took a normal walk, but surprise, surprise, surprise. Rich from a Rich and Jazzy Life decided to stop by. Like I said, you can find his information in the bio, well, in the comment section down below. Have all the links there, but definitely follow him. Another dad vlogger. He's also a part of Dishes and Diapers. You've seen it before. And Baby Rain. Let's see Baby Rain.
Hello, Rain.
Let Baby Rain get some screen time.
Oh.
She just so happy. Uh-oh. And then Kayson just woke up. So, time to clock in.
So this is the life when you have one kid. That's Richard's car. Look at that. That's like when you have 2+ kids. 2 kids and a dog. You get a truck.
All right, so a Rich and Jazzy Life and the Neils next door hanging out in a Mustang. Top down. It just finished raining. We're about to go get some
Cold brew.
some beers, a couple of hamburgers,
going,
maybe
man.
hot dogs straight across, and you know, it's gonna be fun. Where are my bubbles? I gotta find them. Rich has my bubbles.
These are my bubbles now.
Okay, give Bible.
Give Daddy the bubbles.
No. These are my bubbles now.
No,
What's up, Lola?
I don't know. I just touching the flowers.
You just touching the flowers?
And the flowers are growing. And I didn't know we have flowers so growing.
All right, so London is about to go to sleep. We have an air mattress in the middle of her room. Her bed's there, but we're trying to see. First of all, we're trying to see how big a size, queen size, will take up in the room initially, because we might move her to a full-size bed so that when she wakes up in the middle of the night, if one of us has to come in here with her, she can kind of just, because it's a pain trying to get in her little toddler bed. And it's noisy, so when we try to get out, sneak out, it just makes a lot of noise. So right now, this dress was supposed to be a dress that she got for outside, but it turned to pajamas, and it's not worth the fight to fight. So we're gonna read I Want a Puppy. A pigeon wants a puppy, and call it a night. We didn't hit our 8 o'clock goal of going to sleep tonight because Rich and them was here. So it's almost 10 now. Can I get a kiss? I guess not. So I don't know, maybe it's time for her to get a bigger bed. You know, the toddler bed is great, but if we're trying to keep Kayson up, well, Kayson sleep or the other, it might just be easier just to come in here and lay down with her because I'm laying on the floor or curling up in that tiny bed with her. She being silly. So,